Hi everyone, hopefully this recording works this time. I originally did this but the sound didn't work. So I'm going to try to move through this pretty quickly, as there are two other videos to watch along with this lecture. So today we're talking about reviewing the literature, which is an important step in the process of doing research. In fact, in the traditional thesis master's format, it is step 2, chapter 2. Chapter 1 is the introduction, Chapter 2 is the review of literature, Chapter 3 is the methodology, and Chapter 4 is results, Chapter 5 is discussion. So what I'd like you to do today is watch this short intro video where I'll just review a little bit of content, and then to click on the links, which I've also put onto the SharePoint website, the Blackboard website, for you to click on those two links, watch the videos online. The first video is a nice little review of lit overview video, originally designed for graduate students, but I think it's relevant for us too. It just gives you a little bit of background on why we have to do a review of literature. The second video is longer. It's actually an hour long, but there's large chunks of this where you can just fast forward. This is produced by Warden University, but there's lots of big chunks of time in there that's specific to things that they have to do for their course. However, it's the best video that I've found online that talks about review of literature, so I'd like you to watch over it. So the reason we do a review of literature is to find out what research has already been done on the problems or the research questions that we're asking in our study, and we do this to have a really thorough background on the content or the issues that we are investigating. There's several quotes out there that talk about why we do this and the relevance of it. Basically, what you need to know this as an undergraduate in a research methods course is that it's part of a critical piece in the research design process. This is something you cannot skip. You cannot just go straight into a study, perform the study without looking at who's done what before and what they found, and whether your study fits into that big conceptual framework. So there's lots of reasons why we do a review of literature. In terms of where you're at in this course, you might want to do a quick review of literature to look at broad ideas that you have to see what kind of research has been done on it before, and that will help you develop any ideas that you might have for prospective studies. They also allow us to gain an understanding of previous research work, develop a theoretical understanding of the topic, allow us to distill the question into specific problems, and to help us develop a research plan. I'm sure you've seen this information before, probably in high school English classes, where you talked a lot about primary and secondary sources. When we're reviewing the literature in exercise science and health physical education and public health, we mainly look in scholarly journals. That's where the majority of the high-end research is being conducted, being published in our area. We also need to take into account the quality of these scholarly journals. Not all journals are equal in terms of their quality, and we talk a lot about journal impact factor, which references the quality of the journal in terms of how robust the journals are and how hard they are to get published in. There's several electronic databases available. Here on this slide there's listed a few of these databases, and if you go onto the UNCW website, library website, you'll find lots more of these databases. So some suggestions for conducting a review of lit. I think it's best if once you identify a topic, a broad topic that you're kind of interested in researching, that then you go find one of the most recent articles or publications on that topic. Read that to see what they did, and pay special attention to their review of literature, where they reference other studies that have been done in the past on their topic. That allows you to kind of work backwards in reviewing your topics. I also would encourage you to visit the UNCW library website. In fact, you're going to do this throughout this course. And they actually have a page on there especially for exercise science and health and physical education majors, where they list databases that they suggest that you might want to look in to find articles on your topic. This is more complex than just doing a Google search on your topic. There is a new Google Scholar website, well, fairly new, that's okay, but it's certainly not as powerful as some of the databases listed on the library website.